you guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. Today I am sharing with you guys a day in my life selling at a night market. So I wanted to do kind of a different style video for you guys when it comes to showing you my markets. I wanted to show you my whole day. Since I'm not doing very many markets throughout the summer, since it is very hot, I'm only doing a handful of night markets, so I thought it'd be fun to take you to one of them and not only take you to the market, but take you through my whole day from waking up to going to bed, so you guys can see everything I do in a market day. Now, of course, for a night market, it's a little bit different than a regular market. My normal hours are like 10 to 3 or 9 to 2, something like that. So my day in general is obviously quite a bit different. So let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see this in the future whenever I am back to doing markets that are my typical farmers market hours. And let me know in general if you enjoy this style of video, seeing the whole day instead of just the market solely. Also, I wanted to say I am in full-time nursing school now. So markets are few and far between, and when I do markets, a lot of times I don't end up doing any schoolwork. Some days I do, but this particular day I did not, just because there's so much market prep to be done beforehand, and then obviously driving to the market and getting set up and then being there at the market takes up a good portion of the day as well. So almost every single day I am doing schoolwork because full-time nursing school is obviously a lot. But this particular day, you're not going to see any schoolwork from me because I did have so much as far as prepping for the event and then getting there, setting up, and all of that. And just so you guys know, for any of my market videos, whether it's a full day or just showing the market itself, I do link in the description box down below a Google Doc that includes everything in my market setup. So you can find tent, tables, tablecloths, displays, all of the things linked below on that Google Doc in case you're interested in purchasing any of it or just like seeing the sizing or something like that. You can check all of that out in the description box below. But anyways, I just want to tell you really quick that this market was from back in June. It was Saturday, June 7th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. just so you guys get some perspective on the whole day and in general the timing for this event. But with that, let's get on to the footage from that morning and then obviously into the afternoon. Hi you guys, good morning. I am drinking this bone broth, which yes is weird, but now that I've gotten used to it, I kind of like it, and it's a nice thing to start out your day with a warm drink. I've never been a coffee person or anything, and I try not to do caffeine in general, so bone broth it is for me. I'm still letting this cool down, and it's been a little while since I made it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the day, which I haven't done makeup in probably like 2 months. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully decent. But yeah, otherwise getting ready. I know it's early, but I have to go to my parents because my mom always comes with me, as you know if you've seen my market videos at all. And also I'm gonna have lunch with them. I'm actually gonna cook some lunch while at their house. And then we'll all eat together and then pack up the car and head out. So I am up early for those reasons, and also my boyfriend went to work this morning, so it kind of was just easier to stay up when he got up at like 6 something. So anyways, getting myself ready as far as makeup and hair and stuff, and then I'm going to stay in this outfit for a little while, probably until I leave, because this is just more comfy than shorts and stuff that I'm going to put on for the actual market since it's outside and it's going to be very hot. So anyways, I'm not going to chat too much because I do actually have kind of a lot of crocheting I would like to get done and price tagging items and things like that before the event today and before I leave, which I'm going to leave at like 10-ish. So anyways, time to get ready. And do not judge me if you see me dancing, okay? I have to get myself hyped up for markets and stuff when I'm tired. Which I went to bed before too late last night, so I am tired. And in general, I have my phone on me so it tracks my steps. You get more steps in if you're dancing while you get ready. So, just saying. Alright, makeup is done. I'm gonna take down my hair so that I don't have a weird crease in it from the hair tie. I'm gonna do my hair later once I have my clothes on and everything, but for now, I brushed my teeth and everything, so I'm going to do some finishing of whips and then price tag some items and update my square with all of those items, and then it'll be time for me to get ready and leave, pretty much. So let's hope I can finish all the whips I have. I'll show you guys what I have going on. Alright, so we have 2 chicken bodies, which this is literally just right in front of our TV. It's kind of where my plushy graveyard is. I say that because my boyfriend calls them corpses whenever I don't have them stuffed. But anyways, we have 2 chicken bodies, an egg without the yolk, or this is the yolk without the white, a possum that needs to be stuffed and then have a tail, a half leggy frog, a full leggy frog that just needs to be stuffed and face, axolotl that just needs to be sewn up and then given the I don't even know what you call this part, but whatever it is. 2 chicken nuggets, a baby leggy frog, and then this, which I actually don't even have the yarn to finish, so I was gonna frog it and make a mini octo with it because I don't have the yarn to finish this big octo, but I think I might have the yarn at my parents', so I could actually leave this, I think, and get that skein while I'm there. But anyways, at least these is the goal, and then there's also 2 bee bodies that need their wings sewn on that are in my yarn bag, but I could sew those easily once I'm at the market. So main thing is these guys that need stuffing. Which, yes, I am standing to finish these whips because I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Again, getting my steps in. Because a lot of the day is gonna be sitting. You'd be surprised at a market, yes, you do a lot of steps setting up, but for most of the event, you're just sitting. Alright, so here's the whips I managed to finish. This little guy is going to go on a keychain, but I'm going to do that while I'm at the market. So otherwise, this is what I have done. And I also have some yarns sitting out here that are going to go into my yarn bag. I just need to reorganize it a little. And I also need to price tag some items. So I got out my items that don't go in bins and get individual price tags instead. And I got out some paper. I'm gonna grab a pen and scissors and my price tagging gun and stuff and go ahead and get these price tagged and added to my inventory, as well as add these guys and a few others that I've made previously to my inventory. So that is what I'm doing right now, basically price tagging, updating inventory, and then gonna pack the yarn bag as well. Alright, yarn bag and bag of plushies are packed. And I'm not actually staying at my parents' tonight, so I don't need to pack clothes or anything. If you guys have seen other market vlogs and stuff that I've posted, I tend to spend the night at my parents' a lot. Either when my boyfriend just isn't home, because otherwise I'm just home alone, or when I have like multiple markets, multiple days in a row, but this time it's only the market today and my boyfriend will be home tomorrow, which he's hardly ever home between work and school, so, and ride-alongs for school. So anyways, with that being the case, I normally would spend the night at my parents', especially this market ending at 9 and then not getting home till like 10 probably, which home being my parents' house. But since he's gonna be home tomorrow morning, I'm going to come back home, even if it's like midnight, whenever I finally get here, which it probably will be. But anyways, I am in the closet now, so the lighting's a little weird, but I am going to actually get dressed, and then I think I'm gonna make myself a little bit of a breakfast slash lunch, and then we're gonna have like a late lunch when I'm at my parents'. I'm going to cook for everybody like a late lunch, and then we'll have kind of a late dinner while we're at the market, which I'm going to pack for my mom and I. So anyways, first order of business is just getting dressed right now. Alright, let's get changed. And here we are, literally just a tank top and shorts, which is what I always wear to markets because it's hot in Florida. Very, very hot. I think it's gonna be like in the 90s or something as we are setting up. And it's gonna cool off a little as the sun sets. This market is 5 to 9, by the way. I don't remember if I said that. But yeah, very, very hot. So gotta dress for the weather. So anyways, I'm going to do something with my hair, probably up, because again, very hot. And yeah, then I'm gonna eat and pack dinner, not lunch. Normally I'm used to saying packing lunches, but now that we're in the summer season of markets, night markets equals eating dinner at the market. So anyways, I'll show you guys what I made for my mom and I to have for dinner, and then yeah, I just need to do my hair and quit chatting. Okay, I tried the little braids that I was gonna pull back into a ponytail and I just did not like how it was coming out. So just regular ponytail it is. And with that, I am now going to make myself a little turkey cheese lettuce wrap, I think is what sounds good, for like a lunch before our lunch. Which sounds so weird, but I technically didn't have breakfast. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then, yeah, pack everything up and head to my parents' is the plan. Okay, so I finished eating that wrap. I also had a little orange with it. And I just filled up my giant water bottle. Now I am packing lunch for my mom and I, which I've already meal prepped. It is taco pasta salad, which came out literally so good, you guys. I did taco ingredients, so ground turkey or ground beef would work. Pinto beans, corn, both just out of a can, drained. Cherry tomatoes chopped up, a bell pepper and an onion, and pasta that I boiled and drained, obviously, and put it all together with a bunch of taco seasoning, and it turned out so good. So, packing that. Alright, I have my little lunch and my big old water bottle. So that is all for everything I have to do at my place today. So I'm going to now get my shoes on and head out the door. Hello, in the car now. My shirt is a little wet, as well as my face. I tried to dry it off, but I opened this water bottle that was in my car from last night, and I wanted to see if it happened to still be cold because, I don't know, I was just curious. And I opened it, water, yeah. So anyways, I guess because it was on its side, it was like in the straw part of it, so I opened it, and it just completely came out on me. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go here in a little bit and get to my parents. It takes like 40-ish minutes to get there, so I should be there at like 9:30-ish. 9:30. That was an hour ago. I should be there at like 11:30-ish. The food bowl's empty, huh? If you cannot tell, I made it to my parents' house. I'm feeding the cats really quick. I came upstairs because the yarn room is upstairs, and I need to grab plushies and stuff from the yarn room to obviously sell at the market. But I came up here and I realized my sister's still asleep because she works nights now, and the cats really want to be fed, so I am feeding them. I just dropped, poor Patches, I'm sorry, I just dropped food on you. She doesn't care. But anyway, Patches and Shadow. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys the cats on my channel. But yeah, here's the cats. Patches, we've had since I was in 4th grade or 5th grade, I think. 4th grade? I don't know. And then Shadow we've had since I was in preschool. I keep one of the plushie bags with individually price tagged items, and then one of them, so like this alien for example, has a little price tag, and then one of them has items without price tags that go in the bins. So I am taking out the plushies that I brought with me from my house and sorting them into these 2 bags based on if they have their own little price tag or if they need to go into a bin. And then this bag empty will go back to my house, and these 2 bags will go to the market. I think that's all the individually price tagged items. So now the rest go in this bag. I also need to grab some yarn from here while I am here. So I'm gonna put the yarns I need to grab in this bag that's gonna go back to my house. While I am thinking of it, I'm gonna do that. Okay, main one I know of that I need to grab like 100% is white Burnett baby blanket. I could do yellow, but I don't have any more. You guys, Joanne closed. I don't have any more Burnett baby blanket buttercup. I think I'm on my last skein of it, which is really sad. So I'm gonna grab this baby blanket in, it's like a brighter yellow. It's called, what does that say? Pale Marigold. All right, we brought the car back in the garage because it gets very hot if you live outside, obviously. But the car is loaded up. We did it in kind of a weird way today. We just weren't thinking fully. Normally we slide the tables in first so that everything can go on top. But we did the tables after the sandbags, and then they're kind of like leaning now back there. I can't really show you. Well, I guess I can show you a little. The tables are right there. They're kind of leaning more than they should be. Normally it would be a flat surface, but anyways, I'm only bringing 2 tables this time because I don't have near as much inventory. And in general, it's gonna be really hot as we're setting up. So the less setup, the better, I feel. So now I'm headed back in to go ahead and make our lunch, which is gonna be ground turkey bowls with green beans and sweet potatoes, I believe. Here we go. We got lettuce, rice, refried beans, green beans, and ground turkey with some salsa that I'm gonna mix in. Mocha, that was the food. Yes, hello. Alright, you guys, we have the car fully loaded and we're about to leave. Thank you to my driver so I can crochet a little while we're on the way there. We've got an estimated arrival of 2:53 p.m. So we'll get a little bit of crocheting done while we're on the road. And then I'll drive back tonight because it'll be dark and we'll both be tired, but I'll drive back. We are almost there and I almost finished a little axolotl. So I'll finish this little guy before the market probably even officially starts. But once we get there, we'll be setting up. All right, this felt like a disaster because we haven't done this in a while. But we got everything out of the car and the guy's set up now. Alright, you guys, we're sitting here with fans because, oh my goodness, it is hot. I don't even want to look at what the temperature says it is, but it's at least 90 something. But we have an hour to spare until it actually starts, so just taking a little break before I fully finalize the setup as far as like putting my little outdoor lights on and stuff and rearranging some plushies maybe, but right now everything is out and the sign is up and everything, so that's what matters. I kind of stopped recording because I was afraid my camera was going to overheat for a little bit there, because I was definitely overheating. But anyways, I'm gonna go and take a breather because if you can't tell, I'm out of breath. Here we go. It is, you can't see that, but it says 93 degrees. It went out anyway, but 93 degrees.
93 degrees. Yay.
And that's the actual temperature, not even the feel like.
Yeah, it feels like 100.
Feel like it's 100. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Good thing this goes into the night because it should cool down. The other night events we've done end up being pretty nice towards the nighttime, so fingers crossed that is the case. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit here and chug some water for a bit before I finish the setup and then show you guys what it looks like. Okay, I had one sale already, which is good. And now I'm just putting out lights so I can turn them on once it's dark tonight. And then, yeah. That's about it. I'm staring at some cookies across the way, but I don't see anything about gluten-free, so I don't think I can have them, but oh well. Maybe there'll be someone with gluten-free cookies and I might have to get some. Anyways, probably not dairy-free though. I also cut out dairy recently, so I actually probably can't get any cookies, but I brought dinner and snacks, so it's alright. Alright. And there's kettle corn across the way, which is gluten-free. And should be dairy-free. Unless they use butter. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't get it just in case. This is my struggle recently. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting everything up so I can show you guys what it looks like. I already made $106, which is awesome because it was $100 to be here. So that's very good because we have just started and I hadn't even gotten the chance yet to actually show you guys what the setup looks like, because every time I've gone to do it, more and more people have come up, which is a good problem to have. So I'm going to show you the setup now, even though there's already a few things that have sold out. So here's the setup. The farmer bunny already sold. He was up there. And then I had a fried egg that already sold, 2 chickens already sold, and an axolotl already sold. So that's the stuff that's missing from the original setup. But here's what it looks like. And I am going to take the frying pan away for now. Unless I make another egg, then obviously I'll put it back out. But that's all. Alright, I just finished this little mini octo that was in the bottom of my yarn bag. And it has slowed down a little. I actually got more sales before it even started than I have now that it started, but hopefully it'll pick up. I think it's picking up a little more now. We're at like the very back, so I think people that came at the opening time are just now getting back here, and people that were here beforehand, because the farm's open all day, people that were here beforehand were taking tours and stuff, and the tour thing ended at 5, so we had some people shopping as they were getting off the tours, and then now we're finally getting more people back here now the event's actually started. So fingers crossed that sales pick up a little, because we haven't had any in the past like hour or so. But anyways, gonna update my inventory to have this little guy and continue crocheting. Okay, I was gonna wait for a little while, but I'm deciding to go ahead and eat my dinner because it's cold pasta salad, and something cold sounds so good right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I have some carrots and hummus that I might snack on a little later. But for now, pasta salad time. All right, here it is in all of its glory. Hello, I was recording to show you me crocheting and then I had people come up and buy stuff at the same time, so I sold 2 chicken nuggets and my last mini octo. So I've been recording that whole interaction, oopsie daisies. But anyways, more bins empty, which means I need to get back to crocheting. I did get me a cookie on my way back from the bathroom. And then here's the goats as well, because why not, right? They're cute. I'm headed back to my booth now, though. I was gone for a little while because there was a line in the bathroom. I waited a moment because we had customers, but now I'm eating my cookie. I wasn't recording that whole time.
Oh no.
I was just talking to myself. Anyways, as I was saying when I thought I was recording, but I wasn't, that I'm just rearranging some stuff. Here's how it's looking currently. We're about halfway through the event, and thankfully it's finally starting to cool off because the sun is setting. I think I'm gonna put my little starfish out here because I like him. Alright, the sun is almost fully set over there, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip on our lights here. Well, you guys, we're almost done for the night, and I am honestly pretty happy with the sales, considering, first off, we're at the very back. I feel like not everybody's coming back here, and second off, just that it's been so hot, so I feel like there's not as many people, and third, that my inventory, I don't have very much. So, but yeah, anyways, pretty happy with the turnout considering all of the above factors, but yeah, we've got a little bit left here until we pack up. I think I'm going to start packing a few small things like my yarn bag and things like that. Just slowly but surely. It's kind of dark, but here's the after. I'm about to start packing up here in a minute because it is 9 o'clock now. Hi you guys, I'm in my car and I'm about to head home from my parents' house back to my house. I didn't record us taking down at all because I have a 4-minute countdown until I'm out of space on this SD card. So anyways, I'm just gonna drive home now and I'll chat with you guys a little once I'm home. Hello you guys, I've made it home. I am so tired. So I'm gonna quickly unpack my lunchbox here just because it'll be really gross if I don't do that tonight. And then otherwise I'm gonna shower and head straight to bed and sleep in tomorrow for sure. And anyways, with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this style video. Let me know if you have. I like vlogging and kind of doing these style videos, so if you also enjoy seeing them, then it's a win-win situation. But yeah, anyways, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Alright you guys, thank you so very much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of a different style as far as taking you guys along the whole day. I have been thinking about, so let me know if you would like to see this. I've been thinking about doing a full week in my life video that includes everything I do as far as nursing school and my business as well, to kind of show you guys how I'm doing my best to balance all of it. Of course, school is a priority, but I'm still trying to crochet and edit and post reels and YouTube shorts and all the things for you guys. So if you want to see a video of how I'm balancing things, or just in general a week in my life, let me know. I can do that for you guys. But I just wanted to do this video as kind of like a test to see if you guys would like the day in the life sort of style content, and if you do, then I can do a whole week, like I said, so you guys can get more of a perspective of how things have actually been working for me with school going on now. So let me know in the comments below if you want to see a full week, or if you just care only about the market stuff and business stuff, then that's fine too. But anyways, thought I would just offer since I've been pondering that idea. But otherwise, I do just want to say thank you guys so very much for watching and for being here and continuing to watch, even though uploading has been a little crazy. Sometimes I upload a few videos, sometimes no videos. So who knows from here on out, pretty much for the next 2 years, since nursing school is a ton of work. But yeah, I appreciate you being here and supporting it despite all of that. And if you do enjoy these style of videos and you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every single time I upload a brand new video. Since again, school's crazy hectic, so there's not really a schedule. I just get videos up whenever I can for you guys. And if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Not only does it help out my channel and pushes this video out to more people that may enjoy it, but it also just lets me know that you guys enjoyed it and you would like to see videos like this one in the future. And finally, if you would like to see more from me, you can check out more videos of mine, my blog with free crochet patterns, my Etsy shop with even more crochet patterns, and so much more, all linked in the description box below for you guys. But with that, that is all for today's video. Again, thank you so much for watching and for being here, and I will see you guys here in the next one. Goodbye!